Just your thoughts about last scrimmage?
It was good. I mean, obviously, we didn't get as many plays as last week. I probably scrimmaged us a little too much last week and went over the play allotment we should have. So there were some guys who really got their fill almost last week. We didn't need to get them as many reps today, and so today was a little shorter. Got more of the developmental younger guys get out there and play some football. But it was good. Both sides had some success. There's obviously some things that are problematic for us that we've got to get addressed, or else they're going to cost us football games. Balls on the ground, running backs putting balls on the ground, or not clean exchanges between the quarterback and running back. That's sloppy, bad football, so we cannot have that. And we got to tackle better. There were some runs today that knife through us like a warm knife through butter. We didn't tackle very well today. But again, it's a lot of those developmental guys who they tell us they should be playing, and they think they wonder why they're not working with the ones, and yet, we played some live scrimmage, and we'll have some good tape to evaluate now. Talk to them about on Monday.
How much of it, I know you got a veteran team on both sides of the ball, but how much of a difference did you see with the younger guys and the newcomers when it came to adding classes to the mix plus practice?
Yeah, that made a change. And I think it's been that way every year I've ever coached, no matter where I've been. Once you go from kind of training camp mode where all day you got them and it's just football, then you transition to school. That first day of practice when they're coming off of class, we gave them the first day of school off, but on Thursday, we didn't have our best practice, and so obviously we got to get into that routine, because that is the reality. You're a student athlete, right? You got to go to class first, then you got to come and do your football job, and it's the exact same thing for your opponent. So whoever does it best usually is better prepared on Saturday going into the game.
Coach Barbe was just talking about some of the emotion that he likes to coach with. I guess, was that part of the? Did you know that was part of him when you were interviewing him and picking him out to be your OC?
No, I don't ask for the Newt Rockne speech in the interview process.
I know you got to watch your film, like you said, and look back on who did what. But any guys off the top of your head you thought had a good day today?
I think it was the second scrimmage in a row where I think Seth Davis might be maybe our most elusive ball carrier, And you look at, was it Deuce Vaughn, I think it was Kansas State, who's now at the Cowboys, right? And he's kind of gone viral with what he's doing. Seth's kind of looked like that for us, He's a little bit smaller in stature. He's muscled up, but he's a little bit smaller in stature. He kind of can hide behind those linemen at times and then see the seam and slip through there. And he does a really nice job there's never really square contact on him, They're always kind of glancing blows. So he's done some nice things. I was happy with that. I thought our O-line did a better job coming off the ball today and creating movement. Will as well, obviously. He brings a calm and a poise over the whole offense when he's out there directing it. So saw some good things. I got to dig into the defensive film again. There's quite a few of those guys that we know. You talk about Buki, Jet, Crumity, Pick, those guys who we've been coaching them for 3 years, and they've played in every game for 3 years. We severely limited their reps today because, frankly, they don't need it. So we got to keep them conditioned. We got them in game shape, but I got to watch the defensive film a little closer to kind of highlight any guys.
How much, did it help Seth of people, obviously he's gained weight since he's been here, but in high school he was used to running between, in the inside.
He comes from a great program, obviously, right? And so getting him in early enrollee obviously was huge to go through spring practice. We talked about that, last time I did this, about how much further ahead those guys who enrolled in the spring are. He's done a great job. He's done a great job. I'm really excited about his future. That's added even more depth to our running back room.
Coach Barbe talked about his relationship with Will Rogers and that they're kind of finishing each other's sentences in the huddle. Did you have that kind of relationship with Buki and the Jet, and does Coach Brock still have that kind of relationship?
No, Buki and Jet are convinced that their ideas are all better than mine. So I'm glad that our quarterback and offensive coordinator are that way. The defensive side, you don't want defensive guys. You want just mean, angry, nasty guys on defense, really. So thank you guys.
Thank you.